I still go back to the story that Rick Majerus told me when he was at Utah, and one of his players was going to go home to California. One of his parents had died, and Rick took him to lunch before he was going to fly home. He'd wanted to be able to console him and talk to him. And the NCAA cracked Rick Majerus for taking the kid out for lunch. You know, it's gone on, and it goes on in a variety of ways, interesting ways, deceitful ways. This is just one agent. And by the way, when you read the ledger sheet here of the money that was given or offered to these players, and most of these players didn't even sign with this agent. So I'm curious, whatever agency signed them, what they paid them to go there. And it's just one agent. All these other agents, and I'm sure all the other agents are above board. It's only this one agent here. We know that's not true. But it's widespread. I agree with Jay that, you know, the NCAA, Mark Emmert, you know, I think he tries. At least he goes through the motion as the president. You know, I mean, he doesn't want this on his watch. But it's a cash cow here. Everybody's getting paid except for the people who are the ones providing the entertainment. And I think it still goes back to, how dare you ruin our March Madness here? Like you can't let these kids go pro. You know, they one and done. I mean, no, we want them staying around. This is our March Madness. No, that's not the way it works. And Stan Van Gundy, the Pistons head coach, said this is racism. That he thinks it borders on racism, that you're not letting these kids, free enterprise, free marketplace, go out. You know, if this is what you want to do, you know, all of a sudden don't get drafted, you don't get to play, whatever. You took this chance. People take chances every single day in life, whether you go to college, don't go to college, what college you go to, what business you go to. That's what these kids are doing. And if this is all they know and all they want, you know, all of a sudden we're going to be lifeguards for them. But we don't care about these other sports. And you let a baseball player have an agent, a hockey player have an agent. We can't let this student athlete, when Walter Byers, who was the head of the NCAA, came up with it, I mean, it was genius at the time. It was the student athlete. And they would always put that right in your face. Anything happened, well, you know, the student athlete. No. They're athletic students is what they're called. They should rename this to athletic students, not the student athlete here. Because it feels like you get around all of this. Well, the student athlete is getting a free education here. Okay. They're only staying 1 year or 6 months. I don't think that education means that much.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.